Good afternoon. I am Malik Rogers. I'll be your sports person today. As Muhammad Ali said, a great, iconic boxer, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. So imagine if Black Lives Matter actually mattered. That would mean we floated, we stung. As graceful as the Black Lives Matter movement was and how powerful it was, we definitely became important to know. So I will be talking to you guys about unity, also about rising up, and how it would affect if we do those type of things, as if we come as a unity, and if we do rise. How would the Black Lives Matter benefit society? First, we must, as a society, we must stand as a unity, as force, and as remotely screaming that Black Lives Matter. You scream all lives matter. I mean, that's what you do. You claim that it matters. All humans does matter. But Black lives is a matter. It is true enough in society we do have Black Americans. And all lives does include Black lives. So, as I say, unity. Let's just compare Black man and a white man. And it's just like you comparing it as an apple and an orange. An apple is more smooth, more structured. As an orange, it is round and rough. So how can you compare a white man and a black man life? You cannot. A white man path has more freedom, more diversity, more protection. It's clear as a glass. As a black man or a Black American, their path is full of adversity, worries, slight freedom, and lots of judgments. So also, when do we matter? I mean, when it's time to play the sports, we seem to matter to your children. We matter to them. How can you tell your child you can't hang with that Black American because of their skin? I don't think that's going to be right for you nor your child. This is what we need to focus on. We don't need to focus only in the sports. We need to focus on the Black lives. We need to be important as your child's Black friend. So we presumably should matter, and that could and would deter us from what's going on. Second, rise. Second, let's rise to become a change that society is desperately in need of. Let's rise, not because of what the critics said that Black Lives Matter, the movement, it won't reach because we have no purpose and we have no people behind us other than the Black Americans. We don't care for what they say. According to Wall Street Signal. Let's rise like Jasmine, Abdullah Richard, a Pasenda Black Lives Matter chapter organization in California who was arrested for a protection and also a peace march. She was arrested because she was marching. And you know, in California there's a law that you can't have those type of marches. But she did it because she thought that needed to be a change. And definitely it does. Be more like Jasmine. Speak up. Make a matter a difference. For white American, use the privilege you have, the advantage you have. It has been stated, there are statistics going around today saying that whites are least likely to be arrested than any other race. Use that to your advantage. Make that a priority to those privileges that you have. Prison and jail is becoming over capacity. So do you think they'll put you in jail for other race? No. These are petty situations. And petty situation would not put you in jail because it's overcapacity in jail. So just speak up, rise up. Let's make a huge difference. We could be overpowered in society if we all came together as a unity. As a unity, we could make a huge difference. Not because the critics. We're not trying to make a difference because of the critics. We're trying to make a difference because society needs a difference. We need to let every individual, each race, know that we rise with you. We understand your frustrations. We understand your pain in the situation that you're in. Let that be the reason why you rise, not because of the critics, not because you want good recognition. Let it be known that you want it because you actually care for the Black Americans. Thirdly, society at its difference. Perhaps, if Black American lives mattered, we as a unity rise, we would have the same equals as white Americans. White supremacy wouldn't matter. Our Black children would be able to climb in social classes. They wouldn't have to worry about attending a PWI, which is a Potomac White Institution. They would have more advantages. They could make a big change, a big leap, because we right now are the worst in education. We have a low percentage right now. But perhaps if we didn't rise, to me, I feel like if we don't rise, that would deter society up. It would make society a big, huge. It's terrible if we don't rise. I mean, if we don't rise, what do you think can happen? There'll be more marches, more protests. We would go back into 1950 when we marched for freedom, when we marched for our rights, when we wanted our voice to be heard. Who wants to go back into a place that was already history? I don't think no one wants to. No, not at all. There will be no life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. They asked Martin Luther King, when will you be satisfied? And he stated in I Have a Dream speech, we can never be satisfied as long as a Negro is a victim of the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. Think about it. Think about it. You think we're going to get peace if no one helps? If no one speaks up? You think we're going to have help? As I conclude, we need a unity, not just one race, all race, to scream that Black lives do matter. We need to rise as humans. We are capable of humanity. Because if we don't, society would be doomed for us Black Americans. Have to talk with your family as if you was having the birds and the bees conversation. Speak for justice. When you see that that's a problem that is occurring, speak up. Rise. Stand up. We need to change how society is looking at Black Americans. Thank you for coming out, friends, and thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day.